The richest man in the world was given 1 year to live at 53, then made one decision that gave him 44 more. John D. Rockefeller built an empire that would make him history's first billionaire. By 25, he owned one of America's largest oil refineries. By 31, he was the world's biggest oil refiner. By 38, he controlled 90% of all oil refined in the United States. Every decision was calculated. Every relationship was leveraged. Every dollar was reinvested into building something bigger. At 50, he stood alone at the summit, the wealthiest man in America, worth what would be $340 billion in today's currency. He had won the game of wealth. But he was about to lose something far more valuable. At 53, his body betrayed him. Crippling pain consumed him daily. His hair fell out completely. Digestive problems reduced his diet to soup and crackers. The man who could buy anything on earth could barely eat. Sleep abandoned him. Joy disappeared. His personal physicians delivered the verdict. He had less than a year to live. An associate watched him deteriorate and wrote, "He couldn't sleep, wouldn't smile, and nothing in life meant anything to him." Rockefeller, who had spent decades accumulating more wealth than any human in history, lay awake one night facing an inescapable truth. He couldn't take a single cent with him. The man who controlled global oil markets suddenly realized he controlled nothing that actually mattered. That awakening changed everything. He called his lawyers and accountants with stunning instructions. Restructure his fortune for hospitals, medical research, and charitable work. In 1913, he established the Rockefeller Foundation. What happened next was extraordinary. The foundation funded the research that brought penicillin to the world, saving countless millions of lives. It supported medical breakthroughs, educational institutions, and public health initiatives that transformed society. But something else happened that no one expected. Rockefeller himself transformed. As he began redirecting his wealth toward helping others, his health mysteriously stabilized. His pain lessened. His strength gradually returned. The year he was supposed to die passed, then another, then another. The man given 12 months to live reached his 60s, then 70s, then 80s. He lived to 97 years old. 44 years beyond his predicted death. Medical science can debate what saved him, but Rockefeller himself knew. Late in life, he reflected on his transformation. God taught me that everything belongs to him, and I am merely a conduit to carry out his will. My life has been one long, happy holiday since then. He had spent the first half of his life believing wealth was the prize. The second half taught him that wealth was merely a tool, and the real prize was what you built with it. He didn't just get more years, he got a completely different life. One filled with purpose instead of paranoia, meaning instead of accumulation, peace instead of power. Here's the truth that his story whispers to us. You can spend your whole life winning the wrong game. Success without significance is just expensive emptiness. But it's never too late to change the game you're playing. Rockefeller's first 53 years built the richest empire. His last 44 years built a legacy that still saves lives today. Follow our page for more stories of transformation. Share this to inspire someone chasing the wrong prize. And hit like if you believe it's never too late to find your purpose.